Good evening. It's been a long, crazy day. About 2.5 miles swim at Okaloosa Island around the fishing pier. I went way out to the Gulf around. There was a guy on a jet ski that kept harassing me, coming by, making waves or whatever, just being a jerk, but no big deal. A boat came by. They got a little close, but no big deal. Then, of course, this evening I went over to Henderson Beach and did a walk and run all the way out to Orega Point and back, about where the drowning took place at of the little girl. And you don't know how much that bothers me. I've actually swam across the Destin Pass 3 times, and the current there is unbelievable. I wish that the stretch of beach right there at Orega Point, like where the boats, for like the dolphin tours and stuff come in at. I wish I would just close that section of beach off, because you got that little area right there, just in front of the rocks. The water's not too bad, but once you get out past it ever so barely, the current is just unbelievable. You know, it makes me mad. It makes me angry that they have that spot for people to swim. I know how strong the currents are there. I've swam across the Destin Pass 3 times, and you know, it really bothers me. I keep telling God, put me in the right location to save people who are, who need help, because it bothers me. So now I'm gonna, it starts talking about some stuff that's happened in the years past. I'm gonna talk about 4 rescues at Public Assist I've made in the locations. Um, yeah, over at Sandestin Golf and Beach Resort a few years ago, there was a kid that was getting sucked out with a rip, and there were no guards around at the time, so I went out there and saved him. And then I was over at a St. Andrews State Park, and there was a Mexican guy about twice my body weight. He was on an inner tube. The tide was going out. The wind was coming out of the north. He was getting sucked out. So of course, I swam to him. I told him grab my feet. And I caught that on my GoPro. I don't turn the camera on all the time, but that day I turned it on. And I told him grab my feet, and of course I started swimming, and he could not believe it. He was twice my body weight, and still I got him back to shore. The northerly wind, outgoing tide, and his family was so thankful. I potentially saved his life. Then I was over at Cape San Blas. There was a woman over there, out there in the water on a. I think it may have been single red, double red. I can't remember. She went out there. This was years ago, and she couldn't make it back to shore. So of course I went out there and helped her come back, and that was pretty hard. Then I was at Jackson Blue Springs in Mariana and made helped with a public assist rescue there, and yeah, that was not too bad, but it was still bad. But yeah, people, please be careful. If you don't understand the water, you should not be going in it. I'm trained, I have myself trained to handle basically what almost nobody else in the world can do. I have myself trained in a way that I could put myself in the most dangerous situations and be okay, knock on wood. I've swam in hurricanes, tropical storms, the dead of winter. I have a video where I had 4 bull sharks swim around me. I've swum across rivers before, lakes. It's like literally the lakes, the ocean, the water is my natural habitat. It's something that I've grown up in, and you got all these people that are just clueless. But yeah, we're just going to end the video here. So please, people, if you're going swimming, just please be careful. If you don't know how to swim, don't go in the water. But if you do go in the water, especially children, please wear your life preservers. It makes me sad when somebody goes out there and drowns. Like, it really bothers me. But yeah, I got some bad sunburn. I got some bad chafing, so I'm pretty sore right now. I've been working out really hard the last 2 days, and I am freaking whooped. So I still got more internet stuff I have to do tonight. So, like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, and if you see me out in public, feel free to walk up. Say hi, how you doing? Give me a fist bump, handshake, or whatever. But yeah, and something else I was gonna say is when I'm out there swimming, just please, you lifeguards, if any of you guards are watching, so just please don't bug me. I just want to swim freely and not be bothered. I gotta go, and I'll see you later.